Hello, welcome back, and I'm moving on to another Five Below Christmas craft. The tornado was a letdown. I'm hoping that the next one won't be as nearly bad as, you know, spilling water all over my table. But hey, at least my table got cleaned. And Nuggie was entertained, which is great. So my next craft is a tiny submarine. Submerge your submarine, baking powder included, which is great. If you remember the last one, I needed to get water, basically. But let's see, what all do I actually have in this box? Alright, looks like I have my baking powder and my submarine. Also my instructions. A lot of these were $1. All three of the little teeny tiny boxes that I got for Christmas came from the dollar section. So I didn't really expect there to be much, but I kind of expected there to be a little bit more than just a submarine and baking powder. I'm not entirely sure what I was thinking, but obviously here's my teeny tiny thing, and it's from the Science Squad. Oh my goodness, not the Science Squad. One moment. Okay. So, what I need is a tank, water. I already have the submarine and the baking powder. Okay, so I need to go get myself some sort of tank and some water. I will be right back. I have returned with a bowl and a pair of scissors because I'm going to need that for the baking powder more than likely. So, step one is fill your container to about 6 to 7 inches of water. And then we're going to open up the submarine by pulling on the top piece and fill that with a small compartment with baking powder before closing the lid. Alright, so here's my submarine, and this is the part that I'm assuming, otherwise I would have just broken it. So, obviously I'm going to need a little bit more water than what I had in there. So, returning from the previous video is the water that had the cow. Maybe the cow just wants to live in the ocean. Also, Nuggie has returned as well. And again, I can't do a single craft in this household without a cat. I've tried. It doesn't work. I have so many cats. Alright, so I'm going to remove the cow because the cow's slightly distracting. So I have that, and then it tells me to fill it, open up the submarine, fill it, push your submarine down to the bottom of the water, and give it a quick shake for 7 seconds. Alright, so I gotta fill up my submarine. They've given me so much baking powder to work with here, and I'm not gonna need that much. I'm gonna have to hide the plastic from my cat because she loves plastic. Is anybody surprised? Alright, come on, get into the machine. Go on. Get in. Okay. That's a good amount, I'd say. Time to put the lid back on, which honestly might not fit now, because I think I filled that sucker to the brim. There we go. So, and then we put it in here, give it a little bit of a shake, and release. Is that it? Come here, friend. Hey, Nug, you want to beat it up? Here. What do you think of it? You think the cow would be more fun? Or the fact that it has water in it that you're not going to want to touch it. Did that even take up all of my baking powder? No, my baking powder's still there. Did I not shake well enough? Shake. Shake. Okay, so it is still technically doing something. Nuggy, don't drink that. Nuggy, please don't drink the water. It is doing something. You can kind of see it. But Nuggy once again is saving the day. Good girl. So it tells me to release the submarine from my hand into the water, watch it sink to the bottom, and then float back up again. It will continue doing this. Why does this happen? The submarine naturally sinks to the bottom, but the baking powder that you added mixes with the water and creates carbon dioxide gas. The amount of gas will become enough, Nuggy, don't touch it, to make the submarine buoyant and float. Nuggy. Nuggy. Don't touch me because I can't let you have the toy. The gas will be released when the submarine reaches the top. Nuggy. Nug. Which will cause it to sink again. This process will continue to happen. Well, Nuggy's gonna try and make that process go faster. Nug. Nug. No, don't, honey. So I'm just gonna... Woo! Boop-a-doop-doo. Close up the lid. Whee! It sunk! Oh my goodness! But it doesn't want to fully raise back up. You know what? I said it once before and I'll say it again. I can't be upset. This was $1. But now I have a crap ton of baking powder I don't know what to do with. I'll see you next time. Hopefully it'll be better. Bye.